house number 2. When we come through the front door, we're greeted by this lovely homage to a Jack Russell Terrier. Perhaps this indicates that this homeowner is a dog lover. As we make our way from the hallway into the living room, we're greeted with a large open space with lots of cushions and a lovely fretwork mirror. Also in the living room we find this lovely festive Christmas tree, again because it is indeed Christmas. Which brings us on to the sofa where we find loads more cushions. Also off the hallway that contains many doors, we come into this room that seems to be some sort of music room, being that it is filled with various instruments, being guitars, piano, and this lovely silver cylindrical object here, which I assume you blow in to get a noise out of. Also in this room, this lovely sofa with yet more cushions. Also in this room we have this lovely lamp and this music stand with sheet music and this big giant box filled to the brim of sheet music. I think it's clear to see that this homeowner has a keen interest in all things musical. Also here in the hallway we find this lovely painting of Africa, similar to one that we saw in house number 1. Maybe these sets of homeowners have some sort of connection with Africa. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. The only difference with this painting is here we see them fishing. Maybe they're fishing for some sort of trout, some sort of mackerel, maybe it's red herring. Who knows? Just off the hallway of many doors we find this dining room, indicating that this homeowner likes to entertain. Over here we have a travel wall. And over here we find some sort of travel wall, indicating that this homeowner likes to go on adventures. Here we are in the kitchen where we find a large collection of cookbooks. This indicates that not only does this homeowner like to entertain, they like to cook. In this collection we have a large section dedicated to the one and only Nigella Lawson. Maybe this homeowner has a crush. And over here we find that they are indeed cooking some sort of stew. Here we are in the home office where we find that this homeowner is the proud owner of an Apple iMac, an Apple iPhone, an Apple Watch, and an Apple iPad. Clearly a keen fan of Apple products. Also in the office we find this lovely bookcase featuring an array of books. Over here we have a wide collection of different translations of the Bible, where the New Living features quite heavily. No King James or New King James. Down here we have some comic book related material and a book called Mega Weird. I wonder what that tells us about this homeowner. Also down here we have some folders containing notes from Bible college and some books here on Christian theology. Maybe this homeowner is deep. On the other side of the office we find this lovely print containing very many comic book covers and this case of DVDs, where also comic book movies are featured quite heavily. Also we have some comedy movies and a collection of praise and worship DVDs. Very mixed genres. We end this tour here in the family bathroom, where upon snooping I find this charming little bottle of beard oil. Now all that remains to say is, who lives in a house like this? Back to you at the church.